Um, as far as photography goes, I love traveling. And when I was traveling, quite often I'd take disposable cameras, and I used to take pictures of almost everything I see. I loved capturing stuff, even a long time ago. And then I kind of got away from it. As I was saying, I got into videography a little bit, and I was really enjoying that. And then I kind of decided I really wanted to start capturing the places I was visiting. I love hiking, and I had already traveled to many places in the world. I've been to Australia, California several times, all over the United States and Canada. And I've been very fortunate that way.
Sure.
to travel and see the world. I always count my blessings that way. You know, a lot of people barely get out of Windsor. And
So we're going to talk about your friend Bruce the Eagle.
oh yes.
And before we get to that, so it's funny though, you think about this at home. So here's a guy who's been worldwide, like you're like Pitbull now, Mr. Worldwide, with this picture. And just to think that he started with disposable cameras. That's the best part of the interview so far. That's the detail and everything that everyone's talking about these pictures, that it started with a disposable camera.
Yes.
So we've had Spike Bell on the show.
Yes.
And I've had other people who are
great photographer.
Yeah, Trevor, Trevor Booth, photographer, and different ones. So the question always was, are you a film guy or a digital guy?
Oh, so originally disposable cameras. I never would have done the darkroom stuff myself. I never learned that aspect of it. So that was just kind of fun stuff.
Sure.
When I actually started into photography and started taking interest, it was digital. So it's all been digital.
Digital, see, because we've had Mr. Spike Bell talking film, and that's it. So okay, so that's it. Here's the picture, folks. We've all been waiting for. Boom. We're showing it right now. So tell us about Bruce the Eagle. And first off, how do you know his name's Bruce?
So I'd been to the image was taken at the Canadian Raptor Conservancy.
Where's that?
It's in Victoria, Ontario, about 10 minutes outside of Port Dover. Wonderful little place. They raise raptors there, and they educate the public about raptors, and they're very well respected across Canada.
Is that a type of eagle?
A raptor, so any of your hunting birds, owls, falcons, hawks, eagles, osprey, they all fall into the raptor category. So they usually hunt small mammals and birds, and so they raise raptors. So they have owls there. They have all types of these birds there. And I took pictures of Bruce the Eagle last year. That was the first time I visited, and the water was kind of ripply, and I hadn't been there before, and I didn't know what to expect, but it was a lot of fun. It was great, and Bruce the Eagle, they have him fly across the water several times, and I got some really nice images of him with light reflections, but like I said, the water was ripply, and to me, they were still amazing shots. You're getting so close to these wonderful birds that you normally get that close to, except once in a while. I do get lucky, and I get one flying overhead or close by. I have to sit very still, and you kind of make your own luck. But as a nature photographer, you have to find a way to get close to animals. But this is a way to get close to a lot of them in a short period.
But are you lying on your stomach? Are you throwing food out to them like mice and stuff? And things that you're going to get their attraction to come over to you?
For wildlife, I never have baited wildlife, so that's called baiting. I never bait wildlife.